So, as Buff said, this season we can be fairly harried and rushing around and everything. So, I thought tonight we'd do a class focusing on grounding, which means bringing yourself in to yourself and letting go all the frantic parts of our life. So we're going to begin in Crocodile Pose. This is a really grounding pose. You're going to lie on your tummy. I'll show you. I won't stay in it, but I'll show you how it goes. You lie down. Let's see. Yep. Okay. You let your heels fall out to the side and your big toes touch. And then you fold your hands and put your head on your hands. And then you breathe. Okay. This is how we're centering tonight. Okay, as you breathe in and out through your nose, feel your belly press into the ground. And feel yourself sinking into the ground each time you exhale. As you continue here in Crocodile, breathe slowly. Breathe into your belly and really try to experience your breath. Notice how your body feels as you rest against the ground. And release into the ground. Give yourself a little time to experience your physical body and the sensations of your body. Notice how you're feeling, and notice what it's like to sense the physical body here, resting heavily on the ground, feeling your belly expand into the ground, and exhaling, releasing everything into the ground. Feel the earth rise up to meet your body and hold it, and become aware of the sturdiness of the earth beneath, and visualize it as it supports each part of you. Become aware that every day of your life, the earth has been here to hold you, and remind yourself that for each day that is to come, the earth will be here to hold you. You can stay where you are, and you can open your eyes if you like, but you don't have to. We're going to do a variation of Salambasana. Some of the Locust pose. We're going to be moving slowly tonight and really concentrating on coming into ourselves and focusing on the moves. So once again, you're going to have your head resting on the ground or on your hands. Often in Salambasana, we put our arms down by our side and our forehead on the floor. And what we're going to do tonight is just raise one leg at a time. So I'm going to lower my head now. And then when you inhale, lift up your right leg and reach it back. And then on the exhale, lower it down. And then again, inhale, lift the leg and reach back. And exhale, lower down. And again, inhaling, reaching back with your right leg. And then exhale, lower it down. This time we're going to hold it. So inhale your leg up, and we'll take a few breaths here. And notice that your leg and your glutes are working a little bit. And the rest of your body should be soft. Your shoulders, your back, your neck, all soft. And then lower the leg down. Let's take a breath here. So just rest here for a moment. And then we're going to do the other side. So lift your left leg and reach it back and exhale it down. Inhale up and exhale down. One last time like that. Inhale up and exhale down. And this last time we'll inhale up and hold it. Remember to breathe and be soft everywhere else in your body. On your next exhale, lower down. Now, if you're interested, you could try a full locust pose. We're still grounding through the front of our body. In this one, you'd have your arms by your side, and you'll be lifting up your chest and your legs on an inhale. And we'll just hold it for 2 breaths. Only if you're interested in doing this. And then release down. Come back into your crocodile with your hands under your head. Bend your knees. And let's windshield wiper the legs. This will help release the back a little bit. And then come to stillness. Lower your feet. Take your hands under your shoulders and press up, coming into table pose. Now, if you like, you can put something under your knees. I will. Okay. And again, to help release the back, we're going to do some cat and cow. Now notice again here, we have our hands on the ground. Maybe feel how your hands are touching the ground. What it feels like through your wrists, all the way up through your arms to your shoulders. And then notice that your knees are on the ground as well. And maybe follow up your legs to your hips to see how that feels. Reaching down into the ground with your 2 hands and your 2 knees. So let's do a little cat and cow. So let's exhale and round up, dropping the head. Inhale, lower the belly and lift the head. Exhale, the pelvis moves away from the thighs, back rounds, head goes down. Inhale, pelvis towards your thighs, belly drops and heads up. And do this for the next few moments. It keeps our spine limber, and this also strengthens the core. And we're also beginning to warm up the shoulders and the hips. And one more complete cycle. And then come to stillness when you're done. Good. All right. Let's do big circles with the hips. So this is a little different. Let's take the hips to one side and maybe move your hands forward just a little, sorry. Okay, hips to one side, coming forward, exhaling hips to the other side and going back. And then you're inhaling to the side and coming forward and exhaling to the other side and going back. And the circles can be as big or as little as you like. Notice what parts of your body are moving here. Following your motions, following your breath. And the next time you come to the front, pause for a moment. And then we'll reverse the circle. So we'll exhale, going back and around the back. Inhale to the side and forward. Exhale, side and back. Inhale to the side and forward. And again, just follow your own breath pattern. You may find one direction's easier to do than the other. Who knows why? One more time around, and the next time you come to the front, pause again. Okay. Now, let's move into child's pose. So we're going to move our knees farther apart and then sit our seats back and bring our head down to the floor. Or if it doesn't reach the floor, you can fold your arms, or you can get that block to put underneath your head. This also is a really grounded pose. You feel, well, your arms are on the ground, your knees and legs, lower legs are on the ground, and your whole body is close to the ground. Breathe into your back. Raise your head just a little bit, and we're going to thread the needle here. We're going to take the right arm under the left, bring the left shoulder down, and the left side of the head down. Another grounding pose. Your shoulders down and your right arm's down and your head's down. Our first gentle twist. Press into your left hand and draw your right arm back and come back into child's pose for a moment. And now lift your head, and we're going to slide the left arm under the right. Bringing the left shoulder down and the side of the head down. Coming into thread the needle pose. And then press into your right arm, take your left arm out, and settle back into a child's pose one more time. And then press yourself up. And let's come to a seated position. So you can come into Sukhasana, easy pose if you like, or you can have your legs out. Anything's okay. And you can change it anytime you like. So let's close our eyes here for a moment. And lift your shoulders up and roll them back and down. You feel your shoulder blades come a little bit closer together. Your chest lifts. And then maybe inhale and lengthen through your spine. Not forcing it or anything, but a nice gentle lift. Getting your spine in alignment. And while we're here, let's do some alternate nostril breathing, Nadi, Shodana. The way we do this, and you can open your eyes or leave them closed if you like, you're going to take your right hand and your thumb will be closing the right nostril and your ring finger will be closing the left nostril alternately. You can fold your index finger and middle fingers down if your fingers work that way. You can leave them up, or you can put them on your third eye if you like. And the way this works is we're going to inhale, then we're going to close the right nostril with the thumb and exhale through the left nostril. Then inhale through the left. Close the left nostril, release the right. Exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Close the right nostril, open the left. Exhale through the left. Inhale through the right. And then again, reverse, and we're going to exhale through the right. And inhale through the right. And continue this now with your own breath pattern. Exhaling as you release the nostril, and then inhaling, and switching and exhaling through the other one. One more time on each side. When you've completed that, release your hand and sit for a moment and notice how you feel. Alternate nostril breathing is a calming breath and a balancing breath. So this is another thing you can do if you're feeling really frantic or overwhelmed or something, although probably not in public. Again, you can leave your eyes closed or you can open them. We're going to make circles with our nose now. So just inhale your nose up and exhale your nose over to one side and down. Inhale back up, rolling your nose around in the circle. And follow your own breath here. You may hear some crackling in your neck, and that's okay, as long as it doesn't hurt. Just sounds weird. One more time around. And when you come to your chin down towards your chest, go ahead and leave it there. Pause, and let's go the other direction. We'll inhale on the way up and exhale on the way down. One more time around. And when your chin comes down towards your chest, stop. And then inhale your head up to the center. And let's go ahead and open our eyes. Let's go ahead and do a sun breath here. We're going to do several variations. We'll start with the very basic one. We're going to inhale and raise our arms up. And exhale, turn the backs of your hands together and bring your arms back down. And inhale up. And exhale down. And this time, maybe you'd like to look up as your arms go up. Not dropping your head way back, just a little back. And then lower your chin towards your chest as your arms come down. Inhale up. And exhale down. And one more time, inhaling up. And exhale down. This time we're going to add a little more. We're going to inhale and open our arms as wide as we can, feeling our shoulder blades coming towards each other. Exhale, hands to Anjali Mudra, and you press a little bit and feel your shoulder blades come apart. You inhale, maybe following your hands up with your eyes. Exhale, arms down to your side. Inhale, open up. Exhale, hands together, pressing. Inhale up and exhale down. Let's do it 2 more times. Inhaling, open. Exhale, Anjali Mudra. Inhale up. Exhale down. Last time. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale up. Exhale, bring your hands down to your side. Let's bring our hands to our knees. We're going to take our right arm up by our ear, and then bend, bringing your hand to the back, the middle of your back, and then take your left hand on the elbow. This is half cow face arms. And we're going to add a little to this even. We're going to then bend over to the left, getting a nice stretch on the right side of the body. So we're pressing down, especially through the right hip, right sits bone. So we get this good stretch all along the right side of our body, opening up the ribs here and stretching all the little muscles between the ribs. On your next inhale, come up. Lift up your arms, reach up, and now let's do the other side. We'll bend the left arm and bring the hand to the back of the neck. And then take your right hand on the elbow and maybe help it go back just a little bit, if that's comfortable for you. Inhale and lengthen, and exhale, fold over to the right. And again, we're going to keep pressing into the left sits bone so we get that good stretch along the left side of the body. Inhale up and reach your arms up. And we're going to do a twist from here. We're going to bring the right hand to the left knee and the left hand behind, and then twist around. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, other direction. Inhale up. Exhale, twist. Inhale up. Exhale, twist. We'll do one more set like this. Next time, we're going to hold it for a moment. So we're still coming over to the left here. This time we'll just stay here. And you may want to look over your left shoulder. And each time you inhale, you lengthen through the spine. And with the exhale, you relax into the twist. And maybe you really don't go any further. You're just imagining that you do, and that's okay. And now inhale your arms up. And the opposite way, left hand to right knee, right hand behind, and we are twisting them to the right. And again, you may want to look over your right shoulder. Inhaling, lengthening, exhaling, releasing into the twist. And inhale up, and exhale, release your hands to the side. I don't know if you can hear all the sirens. I think Santa Claus is coming. Let's come to a wide-legged twist here. And this is where, not twist, but this is where you may want your blocks. We're going to have our legs wide, flexing our feet. Let me turn a little there. Now, we're going to do a forward fold. And hello, Santa. And we're going to just come forward with the back in alignment. And you probably won't be able to get very far. There may be some of you who can come all the way down to the ground, but that's not me. But now I want you to try something. I want you to take your blocks and bend your knees and you can have your blocks at this height or down lower if that's better for you. I'm going to try this height this time. We're going to keep our feet flexed and lengthen through the spine again. Hands down here, and now see how far you can come forward. You know, it releases the hips just a little bit to do it like this, so you can come down just a little deeper. If you don't like this, take the blocks out and do it like we usually do it. And then let's lift back up. And we're going to face our left leg here. And we're going to, again, lengthen through the spine. So we have a twist, but we're also going to do this forward fold and come down across your left leg. And then lift back up. And then take your right hand to your right leg. You're still looking down your left leg. Left arm up by your ear. And then we're going to slide down the right leg, coming into a nice side bend again. And then inhale, lift up, and let your arm come down. Come to the center again, and let's do a forward fold one more time to lengthen out the spine in its natural alignment. And then back up. And now we're going to face the right leg. And again, lengthen through the spine and fold down over the right leg. Doing it with my knee bent like this, I can get my body down onto my leg. Can't do it if my leg is straight. And then come back up. And we'll take the left hand to the left leg. We're still looking down the right leg. Right arm up by the ear. And then exhale, fold over whichever leg it is. It's the left leg. And then inhale, come up and release your arm on down. And let's set the blocks aside now. All right, let's come on to our backs here. We're bringing, okay, let me scoot this way. So we're going to bring the right knee in towards the chest. And you can lengthen the left leg out if you like, or you don't have to. And what we're going to do is lift it up, flex your foot, bend your knee, and let's just do that. Lifting up and bending the knee. Again, we're really grounded here on the floor. One more time like this. Bend your knee. And now we're going to rotate the knee so it's just from the hip. And then the other direction. And then lift your leg all the way up again. And we're going to point and flex. Oh, you can't see, but you know what point and flex means. And then make circles with your foot. And then the other direction. And now we're going to, again, make circles with the whole leg this time, making the circles all the way from the hip. And then the other direction. And stillness and lower that foot down. So bend your left knee in now. Oops. And then we're going to straighten and bend, and straighten and bend. And a couple more times. And then we're going to make circles from the hip. And then reverse the circles. Good. And now lift your foot up all the way. And we're going to point and flex. You can almost see it now. Okay, and make circles with your foot. And then go the other direction. And then come to stillness. And then we'll make the circles with the whole leg from the hip. And then the other direction. And then release it down. Okay. Let's take the left knee in. Hold it in as much as you can. And then we're going to just hold it with the left hand. We're going to take the right hand above us on the floor, and we're going to press through our right heel and reach through our right fingers, giving the right side of the body a real good stretch here. And then release that. And take your right hand to your left knee and bring your left arm out to the side. And we're going to come into a twist. Gently bring your knee over to the right, keeping your left shoulder on the floor. Nice deep breaths. Full inhales and full exhales. And then release that. And let's go ahead and bring the right knee in and hold it tight. You can also hold along your thigh here if you prefer. It's easier on the knee for people who have knee issues. And you're going to keep holding your right leg with your right arm, and you're going to extend your left foot out along the ground and flex the foot, and bring your left arm up by your ear. And again, we're going to reach with the fingers away from our body and press with our heel away from the body, really getting our whole side there open and releasing any tension that may be there. And then release that. And take your left hand to your right knee and your right arm out in the T. And slowly bring your right knee over to the left, keeping your right shoulder on the floor. Feel that nice twist. Twists are really good for that digestion, good for keeping your spine flexible. And then let's release that and bring your legs down long and rest for a moment here. I'm not giving up on you yet, though. So we're going to now move into bridge pose, a bridge vinyasa. So bring your feet about hip distance apart, and we're going to make sure that the knees don't come apart as we're doing this. And let's take it step by step, really slow and easy. We're going to exhale and lower the back into the floor. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, lower the hips. Inhale, let the low back come off the floor. Exhale, press down. Inhale, come up, hips up. Exhale, down. Inhale, low back comes up. Let's do it like this one more time, and then we'll add to it. Okay. Now what we're going to add this time is we're going to add our arms. As we lift our hips, we're going to bring our arms overhead on the floor, if that's comfortable for you. You may find that you don't want to lift one of your arms all the way up, and that's okay. Or maybe neither. Okay, so let's go ahead. Lower the back into the floor on an exhale. Inhale, hips up, arms overhead. Exhale, down. Release the back. And again, exhale, low back into the floor. Inhale, up with the hips and arms overhead. Exhale, down. 2 more times like that. Lower the back down on an exhale. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Release the low back. Exhale, lower back into the floor. Inhale, hips up, arms overhead. Exhale, arms and hips down. Now this time we're going to hold it for a few breaths. So let's go ahead and again, exhale the low back into the floor. Inhale, hips up, arms up. And just stay and breathe and relax. So again, this is a really grounding pose. Our feet are pressing into the ground. Our shoulders are relaxing into the ground. Our head is resting on the ground and our arms are also. And the rest of the body is soft. Your face is soft and your neck and throat are soft, and you're breathing. 2 more breaths here. And on your next exhale, lower down. And now let's take our hands to our knees with the feet off the floor and do a little back massage after that back bend. So we're rocking back and forth, side to side. And then circle out the knees. And the other way, circle out the knees. And then we're going to do one last thing, happy baby pose. It really helps to align the spine. So we're going to bring our knees towards our armpits. And then our feet go up towards the ceiling with the knees bent. And you can hold on to your thighs, your shins, your pants, your big toes with your two fingers, your index finger and middle finger. Or you can hold on to the outside of your feet. Whatever is best for you. Maybe you'd like to rock here even. Try to keep your shoulders close to the floor and make sure your chin isn't jutting up. We want the chin to be on the same level as the forehead, or maybe even a little bit lower. Okay. Release your legs, your toes, or whatever you're holding on to, and bring one leg down at a time. And let's lengthen the legs out and come into Shavasana and make yourself comfortable in whatever way you like. You may want to cover up, get a pillow for under your head or under your knees, just whatever you like. Okay. So close your eyes if they're not already closed. Begin to focus on your breath, feeling the inhale and the exhale. Enjoying feeling the ground hold you here. And focus on the top of your head now and release all the little muscles of your scalp. Relax your forehead, smoothing out any wrinkles you may find. Relax your eyes back in your eye sockets. Relax your nose and your cheeks, your lips. Release your jaw. And relax your neck and your throat. And feel your head and neck heavy on the earth, warm and relaxed. Release your shoulders into the earth. Relax your arms, your hands, your fingers. And feel your shoulders and arms heavy on the earth, warm and relaxed. Relax the back of your body and all the little muscles along the spine. Relax the front of your body and all the organs that lie within it. Relax your hips, your upper legs and knees, lower legs and ankles, feet and toes. And feel your legs and hips heavy on the ground, warm and relaxed. Feel your whole body heavy on the earth, warm and relaxed. And I'm going to read a poem to you tonight. It's called When I Am Among the Trees by Mary Oliver. When I am among the trees, especially the willows and the honey locust, equally the beech, the oaks and the pines, They give off such hints of gladness. I would almost say they save me, and daily. I am so distant from the hope of myself, in which I have goodness and discernment, and never hurry through the world, but walk slowly and bow often. Around me, the trees stir in their leaves and call out, stay a while. The light flows from their branches, and they call again. It's simple, they say. And you too have come into the world to do this, to go easy, to be filled with light, and to shine. Take the next few moments to rest here in Shavasana. And now it's time to come back into your room. Without opening your eyes, visualize the room you're in, the walls, the ceiling, the floor, and you on the floor. And now begin to move your small muscles like fingers and toes and wrists and ankles. And when you're ready, start to move the large muscles in whatever way you like. You can do a full body stretch or anything that feels good to you. And then when you're ready, bend your knees and roll to one side and press yourself up to a seated position. And let's bring our hands together in Anjali Mudra. Maybe lower our chin. May the long-time sun shine upon you. All the love surround you, and the pure light within you guide you along. Thank you for joining me this evening. Namaste.